Hello, welcome to Yoga for Wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox. This is Bentley, and we're going to be teaching you some humble warrior yoga today. So make sure you're nice and comfortable and have your mats rolled out. We're going to dig deep into our gratitude today, and make sure you also grab a block if you haven't done so. We got an awesome workout for you today, so be comfortable, have your mats, and we'll begin. All right away, my friends. We are going to begin in a nice, comfortable, cross-legged seat of your choice. If it's not natural for you to have an elongated spine in this position, I invite you to gather either a pillow or blanket or block, and if you're using a blanket, roll it up and use that to support your hips here. You want to be able to fully elongate the spine here. Let's take a breath together, my friends, through the nose. Inhale. Long breath out through the mouth. We inhale in together through the nose. Let it out. Let's go ahead and bring our hands together to our heart center. This is about gratitude today, so let go of what does not serve you in the present moment and embrace things that you are grateful for. Think in your mind of the things that brings you gratitude. Inhale in. Find your heart lifting. Exhale out. Relax the shoulders down. Your hands still together in an Anjali Mudra. Inhale in. As you exhale, let go of what doesn't serve you, your to-do lists, things that are outside of your mat today. Inhale in, think of something you're grateful for. Bring it to the surface of your mind. Exhale it out through the nose this time. Couple more breaths here, noticing where the floor mat meets your body. Inhale, deep breath. Fill up the tummy and the heart. Exhale, long exhale, relax the shoulders. Navel reaches towards the spine. Last breath in, inhale in. And out, and relax the hands back to your knees here. If you had your eyes closed, you can open them. Inhale, we're going to use the nose to carve a line up, nice and gently here. And exhale, carve a line down with the nose, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale, carve a line up with the nose. Exhale, relax the chin down to chest, stretching the back of the neck. Inhale, we're going to rotate our crown to the left to where our left ear is reaching to our left shoulder. You want to keep both elbows pulling downward, not to the area of pain or discomfort, but just noticing it's being grounded here. Breathe here, holding on the left side. As you exhale, we round it forward, chin to chest, and round it to the other side. Right ear to right shoulder. Right elbows pull down. Feel a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Breathe in. Now round it through. Use your breath here, my friends, your own pace. You inhale to stretch. Exhale to round through, and inhale to the other side. Relaxing the neck muscles where we hold a lot of tension, especially if you're in an office or looking at a desk or a computer all day. Maybe if you're in school. or if you're a gamer. Couple more of these, friends. Starting nice and slowly. Keeping your heart lifted. The only thing that should be moving is your head and neck. All right, go to your last stretch and then exhale, bring your chin to chest and roll it up. Awesome. We're going to do some up and overs up next. So inhale, swoop the arms forward and up, thumbs pull back. Heart lifts. Exhale, drop the left hand up and over with the right. Finding a nice stretch in the right side body. Pull the thumb back, elbow back. Heart lifts. You want to keep both glutes nice and glued to the mat here. And if one's starting to lift, try to ease off a little bit. You don't want to try to have it so your left elbow's all the way on the ground. If it does reach the ground, it's awesome. But still, if not, that's okay. Focus in on the sensation and the stretch. Opening our hearts today. Exhale, rain the right fingers down. Plant the right palm. Inhale, swoop the arm up and to the right. The left arm is up and over the body here. Peek if you need to. Pull that thumb back, elbow back. Heart opens. Maybe peek over at your hand that is in the sky. Notice the sensation of the stretch. You should feel it in the lower left side of the body. Exhale, rain it down. One more each side. Inhale, swoop both hands up. Exhale, drop the left palm up and over the right. Maybe sink a little deeper into that if you want to lay down onto your elbow, if you're comfortable with that. And then we switch, rain the right fingers down. Inhale, up and over from the left. Reach your fingertips out. Breathe deep through the belly and the heart. And then exhale, rain those fingers down. Awesome. We're going to do a few twists here now. So swoop our hands up together once more. Inhale in. Exhale, bring your right palm to left knee, left hand behind you as you have a gentle twist experience here. Now, focus on the length of your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Crown reaches up. Exhale, navel to spine. Bring your twist a little deeper. Now, avoid crunching into the twist. You want to have natural fluid movement here. Nothing that doesn't feel natural. Use your breath, my friends. Gaze past your left shoulder. And then walk your hands back to center. Swoop your arms up. Inhale in. Exhale, bring your right palm behind you. Left rest on your right knee and twist. Inhale, deep breath in. Find length, integrity in the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Navel to spine. You might experience a pop or two in your spine, which is normal, but we're not trying to enforce that action happening, but it is natural for it to do so when in this posture. Again, we're not trying to crank into the posture. We want to do what feels natural and what feels good. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Gaze past the right shoulder. One more inhale. And exhale, we unwind, walking our hands back to center here. Now, my friends, if we will, let's meet on all fours. I'm going to be facing this direction to my left. You face whichever is the best for you. So today's about gratitude. Be mindful of what brings you joy, or what you are grateful for. It could just be to take a deep breath. It could be the ability to show up for yoga. It could be anything. Just hold that to your heart today. We're going to do a few cat and cows. First, make sure your knees are right under your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Claw into those fingertips. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward, heart opens. Keep those elbow creases facing forward. Hips rise. Exhale, navel draws in, hips down, your head falls down. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Use your breath. We inhale for cow pose. Exhale for cat. Follow your rhythm here, friends. I invite you to use your breath to guide you at your own pace, because everyone's a little different. And if you want to even experiment with cat and cow, you want to hold that pose for a little longer, you can take a few breaths there. You can find some settlement in a pose for a little bit longer if you want to. Or if you want to get funky, you can bump your hips a little from side to side. Maybe look to the left while you bump your hips one way. Maybe look to your right while you bump the hips the other way. Or you can keep it just standard cat and cow. Waking up the spine this morning or afternoon or evening, whichever you're practicing. All right, we're going to do a bit of core work here, my friends. For future postures that we're going to be doing, there will be some just light core work here. Go ahead and extend your right hand. You want to lock in that right shoulder into its socket here. And then, like you're shaking a hand, you want to extend that left foot back, like you're about to go into a sprint here. But if you feel comfortable, you can inhale, lift that back foot up off the ground. Reach, reach, reach. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Exhale. We want to have that elbow and knee touch. And arch your back like you're doing a cat pose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it together. One more time. And we're going to extend. Claw into those left fingertips. Press into those toes in the back. Exhale, bring it back to center and drop the hands and knees. We're going to try the other side now. All right, extend the left hand out this time. Nice and snug into the shoulder here and shoulder socket. Claw into those right fingertips. Extend those right toes back this time, pressing into the top of the left foot for stability. You want to really center at the neutrality of the spine here, so bring your navel in towards the spine. Inhale in, lift that back foot. Exhale, knee to elbow, arch the back. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhale, we do a nice reach here. And exhale, knee to elbow, and drop the hand and knee. Awesome work. You could do a transitionary cat and cow here if you want to. If you're happy where you are, go ahead and have your toes curled under. You want to place your elbows where your hands are placed. You could either walk your knees back or walk your hands forward as we transition into puppy posture. In our gratitude class today, this is an awesome position for surrender and awesome for letting go of what does not serve you. Take a few breaths here. Your heart melts in between your shoulders. Maybe your head rests on the mat. Breathe deep. A few breaths. Be mindful of what you're grateful for. Take a moment, maybe say a little prayer if that's your thing. If not, it's cool. Your hips reaching towards the sky. And when you're ready, we're going to move our entire torso forward. Maybe scoot your hips back a little bit. Peek if you need to. We're transitioning into Sphinx pose. All right. So your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders here. You want your palms pressed into the ground. Now you want to avoid, if you can, having your rib cage kind of splay out here. See if you can't have your ribs reach down towards your pelvis. I know that sounds weird from this position, but it's really just kind of hugging in your rib cage with your abdominal wall here. So we want to take a breath in, exhale, hug those ribs in, relax the shoulders, press into your foundation, breathe. Inhale, exhale out. Relax the shoulders, press into your foundation, your hips, tops of your feet. Inhale, one more breath, nice long deep breath. And exhale it out. Awesome. From here, if we want to put our hands back to where our elbows are, we're going to lift our feet up from our knees. Now, this is something to be mindful if you have sensitive knees. You may want to go with putting a blanket under your knees for this, but if not, you want to press up into all fours once more. You want to bring your knees as wide as the yoga mat here, toes to touch. We're going to walk our hips all the way back to our feet here, and then walk our torso back forward to extended child's pose. We're doing these heart-opening poses, our fold postures in form of surrender. We are welcoming abundance, and thus we're letting go of what doesn't serve us, and thus leaves the abundance of the world around us. So we take this moment to fold, breathe, accept and love, and just be. This posture is really good for calming the nerves, helping one find security, lower blood pressure, stabilizes blood circulation, regulates blood circulation. This calms the mind, body, and emotions. Allowing yourself to notice where the ground is meeting the skin of the body. When you're ready, we're going to look up and exhale, relax the head back down. We're going to inhale, look up. Walk our hands to the left a couple paces. Exhale, lower the head. Breathe here. Find stretch in the lower right hip, or where the right hip meets the right back body. Inhale, look up. Transition to the right side this time. Relax your head down. Exhale. Inhale. And let it out. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk yourself back to center. Bring our torso back to where we are, back in neutral, all fours. Maybe do a transitionary cat-cow. And then we're going to all meet in downward facing dog. So curl your toes under, keep your knees generously bent, bring your belly down to your knees, your arms outstretched in front of you, and one ankle at a time, pedal it out. Peek if you need to. And it's okay to keep nice and bent here at the knees. Take your time. You don't have to nail the asana. Breathe. Alrighty. So right away from here, we want to anchor the left heel, kick the right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee to nose. Inhale, look forward. Plant that right foot in between the palms and drop that back knee. All right, from here, my friends, we're going to go for our low warrior one. You want to really bring your strength into your abdominals here. You want to curl your tailbone down like it's reaching down towards the mat. Inhale, swoop the arms forward, up and back. Press into that front foot, squeeze into an imaginary middle line for stability in the legs. Breathe here. Pull the thumbs back, heart open. And then exhale, paint a wall down. From here, you want to scoot that knee back, pull the toes to where they're facing you, straighten that front leg. We are in runner's lunge. Breathing here. Have a nice stretch in the hamstrings this morning or afternoon or evening. Have those toes active, reaching towards your forehead here. You want your hips to be in a line with each other. So adjust as needed. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale, look forward. Exhale, roll through that front ankle. Nice and easy. Have it nice and bent, front knee over front ankle. Plant that left palm. If you feel it, you can lift that back knee up and curl the back toes under. And then reach up towards the sky with the right hand. Inhale for our twist this morning, afternoon, or evening. And then exhale, let it fall down. From here, we're going to hippity hop that front foot to meet up in the, hippity hop that back foot to meet the front, excuse me. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shake your head yes and no. Maybe take your elbows and sway gently from side to side, knees bent generously. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can be on your shins, thighs, or floor. As long as you have a nice long spine, keep a connection from the top of the head to the base of the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees and gently rise all the way up. Roll it up to Tadasana. Hands to your sides, facing forward. Heart open, lifting. Go ahead and bring your hands gently together at the heart and take stock of how you feel. Without judgment, just notice. Here's an option to speak aloud a mantra where you could say whatever you want. For me, it is, I am grateful. And you can continue. It could be more than just I am grateful. I am grateful for blank. Breathe here, though. Just notice. Awesome. We're going to inhale, swoop our arms forward and up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to bring that back foot back, or right foot back, peek if you need to, and then lower that right knee. As before, legs in together towards an imaginary central line for stability. Press into the top of the back foot and all four corners of the front foot. Use your abdominals. Inhale, swoop your arms forward, up and back. Breathe. Navel draws in. We are in our low warrior one. Press into that back pinky toe. Nice spinal cord connection, head over heart and your heart over your pelvis. And then exhale. You bring your hips back. You paint a wall forward. Your front toes are facing your forehead, and we are in runner's lunge. Keep your hips even here. Adjust as needed. Breathe deep. You can use your breath to allow your head to relax forward if you want, or you can keep your head lifted. Just breathe into your hamstrings here. We carry a lot of stress in our legs. It's so important to give them the loving stretch they need too, as well as our hips. One more breath here. And then exhale, roll through that front ankle. Have it nice and bent at the knee here where it's right over the ankle. Press your palm into the center of the mat. You can lift that back knee if you want, and then give yourself a twist. Bow and arrow that left hand up towards the sky. Breathe deep. Inhale in. Exhale, rain that down. Plant the palms. Bring that front foot back. You could chaturanga to upward facing dog or lower to cobra. And we will meet again in downward facing dog. Fair reminder, folks, if at any point during the practice, usually after we go down to chaturanga or cobra pose, the option is presented to, of course, go into extended child's pose at any point in your practice. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just it's got to be yours. This is your yoga time, so you can pause the video at any time and take your extended child's pose. All right, we're going to inhale, kick the right leg up high. Exhale, bring the knee to nose, look forward, and plant the front foot in between the palms. We're going to keep our knees lifted this time. So remember, squeeze into that imaginary midline here. Use your abdominals. We're going to pivot that back foot. You can hop it up if you need to. Give yourself room. There's no shame in giving yourself a little room here. So keep your front knee over your front ankle. We're going to inhale in, swoop the arms forward and up. Back foot was pivoted about 45 degrees towards the front left corner of the mat. Arms lifted, heart lifted, tailbone grounded. Front knee over front ankle. Breathe for warrior one. Very good. Breathe here, you got this. Sink deeper if you want to. Make sure your front knee doesn't go beyond your front toes. All right. Exhale. Arms out for warrior two here. I'm going to inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm, drop the back hand up and over. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Finding a nice stretch in the right side body. And then we're going to cartwheel down. Keep that front knee bent. You want to rest your elbow on that on the right thigh, and swoop your arm back and up to extended side angle, finding a full body stretch on the left side. Full body action right here, full body experience. Breathe. Nice, slow, deep breaths. If that is a little different than what you want, you could also use your block here and plant your palm to the left of your foot and extend up like we did our twists. Peek if you need to. And plant that left palm back down, pivot that back foot. We're going to drop that back knee and walk our hips back. We got our runner's lunge, right side this time. Breathe here. Exhale, roll through that front foot. You can lift that back knee, plant the left palm, twist. Inhale, lift the right arm up high. Exhale, bring it down. Bring that back foot up halfway, front knee bent. We're going to have our arms or hands interlaced behind us, pull our shoulders back. Be careful if you have shoulder trouble. And inhale, use that, your wrists and fists to pull yourself back up. Hearts open. Look forward and up. And then exhale. Our hands are reaching up towards the sky. Our body folds. Humble warrior. Inhale, look forward, release. And then exhale, bring that back foot up to meet the front. Inhale, we halfway lift, your version. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we reach all the way back up. Exhale, hands clasped behind you. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, nice bend at the knees. Fold forward. Emptying our cups here today. Use your hands to guide you, pull you back up. Inhale. Release. And then we inhale back up, the hands up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. We inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Chaturanga to up dog or lower to cobra. We will meet in down dog. Take your time. Option for an intermission here. Do some extended child's pose if you like. Now this time we inhale, reach the left leg up high. Exhale, bring the knee to nose. Arch the back, look forward. Plant that left foot in the middle this time between the palms. Remember the central line. We're going to squeeze our legs together. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Pivot that back foot so the ankle is drawn down. Warrior one. Heart lifts. Front energy is lifting up. Back energy is going down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got this. Sink a little deeper if you need to. Inhale in. Exhale, open wide, warrior two. Breathe. Look beyond the pointer finger. Your pinkies are pulling back ever so slightly. Heart's open. Inhale, reach forward, flip that front palm. Exhale, drop the back hand up and over with the left. Peaceful warrior. And we cartwheel over. Variation for two extended side angles. You can have it with your elbow resting on your shin or thigh, and then you could either reach up, inhale, and then over if you'd like. If you want a little more, you can plant your palm on the floor or on the block and reach up like you would a twist. Relax your face muscles. You got this. And exhale, relax the hand down. Pivot that back foot parallel. Keep that front knee bent. We're going to plant the right palm. Do our twists. Reach the left hand up high. Exhale it down. From here, front knee over front ankle. Squeeze in the midline. Interlace your fingers behind you. Opposite thumb on top this time. Inhale, we lift our hearts up. And then we exhale, arms reach up towards the sky, down and away from our back as we fold halfway. Humble warrior. Breathe here. Relax the face. And then exhale, release. Drop that back knee. Walk your hands back. Your left toes reach towards your face this time for runner's lunge. Take a breather. You guys are doing awesome today. You showed up. You're warming your hearts and your bodies. You're getting your day, afternoon or evening, kicked off to a good start. Walk your foot forward or roll through that front ankle. Lift that back knee. We're going to hippity hop that back knee to meet at the front. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Notice how you feel. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Notice where you are. Take a moment of gratitude. Wonderful. All right, inhale, reach your hands up high, and then exhale, we fold. Doing halfway lift, your version. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, bring your feet back lower to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. We'll meet in downward dog. 2 more rounds, you guys. You're doing great. Gonna inhale, reach that right leg up high. Press into your foundation. If your wrists are tired, claw into those fingertips. Exhale, knee to nose. Arch the back. Inhale, look forward. Plant that front foot. And from here, we're going to inhale, halfway lift. Look forward. Wrap your hands around the back. Pull it back. And use your tailbone and your abdomen to lift you up. And pull down and back away with your hands. Humble warrior. And then exhale, we fold. Arms stay lifted. Look at me if you need to. And then we use our hands to pull us all the way back up. Release. And then we're going to drop that back leg this time, or your back ankle. Swoop the hands up into the sky. Warrior one. From here, we're going to make our feet parallel, so pivot your back foot as you need. Go ahead and straighten that front foot and make sure your hips are in alignment here. You can do that by kind of bumping your fists on your hip bones here. Make sure they're in alignment. And we are now in triangle posture. So our legs nice and straight. We're going to go into a fold. So we're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward into that front leg. Make sure your hips are in aligned here. You may need a block. Grab a block if you need extra support. We inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to take our right hand from here in triangle, reach our left hand up high. Really press into your feet. Remember that imaginary central line. You want to squeeze into it. Exhale, rain that left hand down. Now we do a twist. You want to reach the right hand up this time. You should feel that in the right hip. And then drop that right hand. Inhale, halfway lift once more. Exhale, bend that front knee. And then hippity hop that front foot back. Inhale, halfway lift, your version. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we reach our hands up high. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up once more. And then this time, we're going to slide our right foot back. Trust. Just as you need to. Back ankle is on the ground. Pivot. Have your toes facing the front right corner of the mat for warrior one. Bend that front knee. Don't go beyond the front toes, just right over the front ankle. Smile. Inhale in. Exhale, flow down. You're in a lunge variation here. Clasp your hands behind you, opposite thumb on top. Pull away from the head, down and back. Inhale, use your hands to lift your heart. So pull away and use that to lift your torso up. Breathe. Nice big breath. Lion's breath out, tongue out. Silly, right? Do one more, okay? Inhale in. Lion's breath out, sound. Now let's do one more. One more lion's breath. Front knee bent. Inhale in. Lion's breath out. Fold. Humble warrior. Now, it might not be perfectly straight like this. You may want to grab a strap if this isn't right for you to hold. And then release the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax. Curl your tailbone, reach down, swoop your arms forward and up, back to warrior one. Awesome. From here, we're going to pivot the back foot so it's parallel with the left. Make sure you give your room as needed. It can be, your back foot could be as far or as close to the front as it needs to be to get triangle posture. Again, this is about the sensation, not about entering the perfect shape. So make sure your feet are parallel. We're going to inhale, lift up our hands. Exhale, flow it down. And release the back the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, fold. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift once more. Exhale, release into the fold. Feel that in your hamstrings. Now grab a block if you need to. Plant your right palm in the center. Inhale, lift up, keeping your legs straight. Lift the left hand up high. Exhale, rain that down. Switch. Left hand this time, and right hand reaches up. And exhale, rain that down. From here, we're going to bring that back foot back, bend that front knee, lower that right knee, and roll back to runner's lunge one more time. Last one, y'all. Last call for runner's lunge. And then roll forward. Lift that back foot, press into your palms, curl the fingers into the mat. Bring your feet back, lower all the way down to the mat. And then we're going to press up, not into cobra. We're going to bring our knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch, hips down, and meet in extended child's pose. That is very well deserved. Breathe here, my friends. A couple deep breaths. You did it. You did the hardest part. And I'm so proud of you guys. Take a moment of gratitude for making it this far. Surrender of any thoughts that doesn't serve you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out the mouth. Take 2 more deep breaths at your own pace. All right, back to all fours. We're going to sit here at this point. The rest of our practice is going to be on the ground. So make sure you're ready. First, we start with boat pose. So palms meet behind you. You lift one foot up, then the other. Have heart lifted. It's like, what? Ab work? Why, George? We're grateful for our abdominals because they help stabilize our spine and keep us feeling healthy. Maybe you drop one foot down and bring it back up. Maybe you drop the other foot down, bring it back up. Maybe you can lift your feet up high and lift your hands up with it. You're going to feel some shakiness here. Maybe you give yourself a hug while seated and then extend out, explode out. Breathe, inhale, exhale, everything together. Inhale, reach the legs out, arms open, heart opens. Exhale, bring it all together. One more, you guys. Inhale, extend, reach the toes and hands and open up wide. And bring it all together. Very good. Awesome. Point your toes, stretch them out forward. And we're going to steeple hands, point your fingers forward with them, and we're going to roll it down, all the way down to our backs. Vertebrae by vertebrae. All right. Bring your feet to the mat, back flush. Bring your hands to interlace behind your head. Should feel nice just as is. And then give your knees a little lift. We're going to kick out and do some yogi bicycles. Kick out our right foot. And while doing so, we're going to bring our right elbow to tap or come close to the left knee. Bring the right knee in, left leg extends. Tap your right knee with your left elbow. And we switch back and forth, using your breath to guide you. I inhale during the transition. Exhale to touch. Inhale to transition. Exhale to touch. Inhale, transition. Exhale to touch. Nice and slow. Inhale, transition. Exhale to touch. Do about 4 or 5 more, guys. 2, 3, 4. You got this. One more. 5. And we relax. Everything down. You can lift up onto your elbows if you'd like to. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and windshield wiper the legs here. Give yourself a little reset. Awesome. From here, we're going to do staff pose. So inhale, swoop our hands up tall. Exhale, rain your hands down, reach towards your feet. Your hands might not make it to the thighs or shins or foot, but wherever you feel comfortable, allow yourself to rest there. And we simply breathe, keeping your toes reaching towards your forehead. Breathe deep here. Relax the lower back body. Breathe into the back body as you fold. You may notice that you sink a little deeper with each passing exhale, which is normal, as your body opening up little by little. It's amazing the power of the breath. And on your next inhale, roll it up. All right, from staff pose, we want to first cross our right foot over the left thigh. You want to wrap and hook your left arm and elbow around that right knee and place your right palm right behind you. Inhale, lift up, think twist, and exhale, twist into the pose here. Make a gaze to the right shoulder and beyond. Breathe here. Should feel really good in the glutes and the right hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Another variation would be if you use your elbow on the outer edge of the knee. But again, avoid the crunching sensation or the cranking. We want to have a natural movement here. And release. All right, other side. Cross that foot over the right thigh this time. Hook your arm around and place your left hand behind you, twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, find your twist. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Find your twist. Once more, inhale, we find length. We exhale to twist. And then we unravel. Awesome. We got a few more postures here, you guys. We're going to go for recline figure 4 and some supine twists, followed by a bridge and then Shavasana. So we're going to lower all the way back to our backs. Your feet are flat on the mat. You want to cross your right foot or right ankle over the the left thigh. Rephrasing. Take your right ankle, cross and make a figure 4 over the left thigh. Insert your right hand in the hole here and wrap your left hand around the left thigh to meet your right fingers. Interlace and pull. Should feel good in the glutes and the hips and the thigh. Maybe rock gently from side to side. Make sure your feet are active here. If this isn't enough for you, you can straighten that left leg or wrap your fingers around the shin instead of the thigh of the left leg for a little extra stretch. From here, we release the hands and keep your legs where they are. You want to simply allow your left leg to fall to the left, and then the top of your right foot will be on the ground. Have your arms up in cactus and take a look to your right. Supine twist. Keep both shoulders glued to the mat. Doing great. All right, bring yourself back to center. Cross your left leg over this time and interlace the fingers behind the shin or thigh. Give it a pull. Find some organic movement here, but keep your toes active. Breathe deep. Take gratitude for this moment to relax the legs and rest the heart a little bit after working the body. And when you found what you want from that posture, we're going to rotate the right leg to the right. The left foot meets the floor. Cactus arms. And then take a peer over to your left. Take a look over to your left palm and beyond. Breathe deep. Okay, it's time to unravel. I'm going to do a bridge pose here. So from here, you want your feet on the mat. Bring your heels as close as they can be to the glutes here. Press firmly onto your palms that are right to the side of your hips. And kind of curl your fingertips down into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up. Curl it, bringing that tailbone to reach towards your kneecaps here. Your hips lift up gently, little by little, breathe. Soon your heart lifts gently to reach towards your chin, and then your chin reaches slightly towards the sky. Option here to shimmy your shoulder blades together and then use that to interlace your palms behind you and press into the mat for a further lift. Breathe, you got this. And exhale, release. Roll it down. One more time, my friends. We're going to inhale, press into our foundation, lift the hips. If you want to shimmy the shoulder blades together and interlace again, opposite thumb on top this time, you may. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're going to feel alive and burning here. You got this. A little tapas, a little heat for your practice today. And then exhale, release, gently lowering down. All right. Now this is the opportunity for some yoga freestyle. If you wanted to experience a pose or posture that was not in today's practice, I invite you to do so. I'm going to go into happy baby for a little bit. Just holding my feet, giving myself a little love here. Gracious, I'm grateful for happy baby today. Happy for smile. And then gently lower the feet down when you're ready. We're transitioning into our final posture, which is Shavasana, which takes about 5 to 10 minutes to sink in with everything in your practice. If you made it this far, thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time for yourself to practice yoga today, to practice with me, and to join a community that is encompassing wellness and happiness in our lives. I'll be quiet for the remainder of Shavasana. Just take this time to let go of what doesn't serve you in the present moment, to observe the body, to be grateful for where you are, and to find gratitude for whatever you want. With that, I will be silent here forward, and I will let you know when we conclude the practice. Okay, my friends, bring your awareness back to the space. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing life into your body again. Maybe you can sway your head gently one way and another. No need to open your eyes yet if you choose not to. But bend your knees and roll to your favorite side. And rest your head on your hand or arm for a few moments. And when you're ready, we'll use our hands to walk ourselves back into seated. Bring your hands together and we take a moment of gratitude for showing up for ourselves today, for practicing yoga, and to be gracious for what we've learned in ourselves today, to find gratitude in our lives. There's so much hustle and bustle that it's hard to slow down and just take stock of what we have. And we really truly are in abundance with what we have if you truly think about it. But with that being said, I'm grateful that you're here, grateful for the opportunity to serve with Wilkes Recovery Revolution, and just letting you know, until further notice, we are taking classes at 10 a.m. every Saturday morning. So stay tuned for more great videos every Saturday. And with that being said, we bow to our hands that are at our heart center and we say, Namaste. Thank you again for showing up, you guys. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and an awesome week. I'll see you guys again soon. Until next time.